Welcome everybody. So today I'm going to help you understand how the body works a little bit in order to kind of help you reach your goals. So we're talking about energy systems of the body. So there's three different energy systems. There's the creatine phosphate system, there's sugars, which is also your carbs, and then there's your fat stores. So to understand where energy comes from it's actually a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. You need to remember that. But all you have to realize is that the adenosine here is attached to three phosphate molecules. And it's the breaking of these bonds, or at least one of these bonds, that gives us the energy that we need to just live, for our body functions to occur. So we talk about these energy systems. All of these energy systems' job is to create ATP, and it's through ATP that we get our energy from. So first one we talk about here is creatine, the creatine phosphate system, which is where the supplement creatine comes from. Okay, so creatine is used for short, high-intensity exercises, like a 100-meter dash, 400s. It's kind of up to like 800 sometimes. Gets a little bit cloudy up in that area, but so the whole purpose of creatine is to bond with the phosphate molecule that broke off from here. So creatine comes, attaches to that, and helps it reattach to here. It's a quick and easy method compared to the other reactions that need to take place for ATP to be regenerated. So that's why it's for short bursts, high intensity. So that's why marathon runners not going to really benefit too much from creatine loading. But your high-end football, baseball, basketball, soccer, those high-intensity type exercise, short bursts, high-intensity sports or workouts will help with your recovery. So now creatine doesn't help you recover from your post-workout soreness. No. You work out, you do legs today, you take creatine after your workout, it's not going to make tomorrow feel any better. That's something else called branched chain amino acids. But as far as recovering in between sets, that's where you want creatine to take a place. So your next one is your sugars. So sugars, we get kind of confused sometimes and we think, oh, white sugars, or just plain old table sugar. And yes, that's what we're talking about. But if you break it down, okay, even your carbs are, say, grains. Grains, when you break grains down, actually, they're made up they're all made up of sugar molecules, which is why if you're diabetic, they tell you not to eat too much grains. So you want to avoid that unless you're going to be doing some exercise or you need the energy for work. So for this, there's the glucose molecule. Basically, that's just what your body breaks down your sugars down to get glucose, then it can break it down even further to create ATP. So from glucose, it breaks down into what we call glycolysis. So it breaks down your glucose into two separate, what we get, we call pyruvate. Okay. From there, these two pyruvate enter what we call the citric acid cycle. When it breaks down through there, it spits off a couple of ATP here, a couple of ATP through there. But the main thing we get from here is we get electrons, or just a negative charge. So from there, this negative charge is going to come up over here to our fat stores. So when we do glucose, when we break down glucose, this is your medium intensity workout. So 800 to a mile, and maybe a couple miles there. So that's our glucose here. Our fat stores So we gotta think. So when does our body use fat then? And it's for basically low intensity exercises. So if you go for a walk, you go for a slow jog, that's when your body's gonna use its fat stores. The old myth about you gotta use all your carbs first and then then you can use your fat stores, that's not true. And we'll talk about that in a different video. It's called the crossover effect. So when you get these electrons go into what we call the electron transport chain. Okay. From there, your body spits out of this. From this reaction, you get about 30 or 32 ATP. So you get 32 energy molecules. So you can see that fat is a good way to get energy. So these are just introduction of what the energy systems are. And in the next video that I make will show how you can use this to help you achieve your health goals. Okay? So I'm Dr. Sean with Family and Sports Chiropractic Center, signing out.